Welcome to Eduquestzone. Let's begin the MCQs quiz. Question 1. The work done in a polytropic process is given by Option A. W equals P2V2 minus P1V1 divided by 1 minus N. Work equals P2 volts 2 minus P1V1 divided by 1 minus N. Question 2. In a series RLC circuit at resonance, the current is Option B. Maximum. At resonance, impedance is minimum and current is maximum. Question 3. The power factor of a purely inductive circuit is Option A. 0. Power factor equals 0 because voltage leads current by 90 degrees. Question 4. The efficiency of a transformer at maximum efficiency point depends on Option B. Load current and power factor. At maximum efficiency, copper loss equals iron loss, and efficiency depends on load and power factor. Question 5. In a DC machine, the function of the commutator is to Option B. Convert alternating current to direct current. The commutator converts alternating current to direct current in a DC machine. Question 6. The starting torque of a three-phase induction motor is proportional to Option A. Rotor resistance divided by slip. Starting torque is proportional to rotor resistance divided by slip. Question 7. In a power system, load frequency control is primarily responsible for maintaining Option B. Frequency. Load frequency control maintains frequency and power balance in the system. Question 8. Corona loss in transmission lines increases with Option B. Increase in supply voltage. Corona loss increases with higher supply voltage and rough conductor surface. Question 9. The per unit system simplifies power system calculations because Option A. It reduces transformer ratio variations. The per unit system simplifies calculations by normalizing quantities across voltage levels. Question 10. In control systems, the transfer function is defined as Option A. Output by input under zero initial conditions. Transfer function equals output Laplace transform divided by input Laplace transform with zero initial conditions. Question 11. A first-order control system has a time constant of 1 second. Its steady-state gain is Option B. 1. For a first-order system 1 by 1 plus s, steady-state gain equals 1. Question 12. In a feedback control system, negative feedback. Option B. Improves stability and accuracy. Negative feedback improves stability and accuracy while reducing gain. Question 13. The Fourier transform of a delta function delta of t is Option A. 1. Fourier transform of delta t equals 1 for all frequencies. Question 14. The Nyquist rate for a signal with maximum frequency of 5 kHz is Option C. 10 kHz. Nyquist rate equals 2 times maximum frequency equals 10 kHz. Question 15. The energy of a continuous time signal e to the power minus tu of t is Option B. 0.5 joules. Energy equals integral from 0 to infinity of e to the power minus 2t, which equals 1 by 2 joules. Question 16. In a balanced three-phase system, the sum of instantaneous currents of all three phases is option A 0. In a balanced three-phase system, the instantaneous sum of currents is 0. Question 17. The Thevenin equivalent resistance is found by option A short voltage sources, open current sources. Replace all voltage sources with short circuits and current sources with open circuits to find Thevenin resistance. Question 18. For maximum power transfer, load resistance should be option B equal to source resistance. Maximum power transfer occurs when load resistance equals source resistance. Question 19. The no-load current of a transformer mainly consists of option B magnetizing and core loss components. No-load current consists of magnetizing and core loss components. Question 20. In a DC generator, armature reaction causes option B distortion and weakening of flux. Armature reaction distorts the main field flux and weakens it, reducing EMF. Question 21. In an induction motor, slip is defined as option B Ns minus Nr divided by Ns. Slip equals synchronous speed minus rotor speed divided by synchronous speed. Question 22. In power system transmission, skin effect causes option B increase in effective resistance. Skin effect increases effective resistance as current flows near the surface of the conductor. Question 23. Ferranti effect in long transmission lines occurs at option B no load or light load. Ferranti effect occurs under light load conditions causing receiving end voltage to rise. Question 24. The synchronous speed of a 4-pole 50 Hz induction motor is option B 1500 rpm. Synchronous speed equals 120 times frequency divided by number of poles equals 1500 rpm. Question 25. In control systems, the root locus represents option B closed loop poles with gain. Root locus shows how closed loop poles move as gain changes. Question 26. The steady state error of a type 1 system for a unit step input is option A 0. For a type 1 system, steady state error for a step input is 0. Question 27. Bode plot represents variation of option A gain and phase with frequency. Bode plot shows magnitude and phase versus frequency on a log scale. Question 28. The convolution of two signals in time domain is equivalent to option B multiplication in frequency domain. Convolution in time domain equals multiplication in frequency domain. Question 29. The Laplace transform of e to the power minus atu of t is option A 1 by s plus a. Laplace transform of e power minus at equals 1 by s plus a. Question 30. The bandwidth of an ideal low-pass filter with cutoff frequency Fc is option A Fc. Bandwidth of an ideal low-pass filter equals cutoff frequency Fc. Thank you for watching. Visit eduquestzone.com for more quizzes.